Today, bleubricks is at D13 McPherson. We are at McPherson Residency, one of the newest HDB clusters to MOP in this area. And we're headed up to a 3-room unit on a high floor, very well renovated, with a pocket city view. We're really close to McPherson MRT and also just beside Tai Seng at Ubi Commercial Hub. What's more, we're in an excellent position to witness the upcoming Paya Lebar Airbase relocation. So join bleubricks as we head up for this home tour. Let's go! Welcome to this lovely unit. Don't forget to stay tuned to the end of this video where we'll share with you 5 BB reno ideas that you can do to this home. Now let's kick off with some BB facts. We're at Block 18C, which fulfilled its MOP in 2020. It's a healthy remaining lease of 92 years and comprises of 6 blocks of 19 stories each. It has a total of 637 3- and 4-room units, and out of this, 211 are 3-room units, which form about a third of the entire unit mix. Out of these 3-room units, only 5 stacks are outward facing, and in order for you to enjoy that pocket city view facing MBS, then you'll need to be in a higher floor. This forms about 30 out of the 211 3-room units here, which is 14% of the total available 3-room stock in this cluster. Moving on, let's analyze the floor plan. This unit stands at 721 square feet and consists of 2 beds, 2 baths, living and dining area, an enclosable kitchen, the home shelter as well as the service yard. So now let's move on to analyze the location. Block 18C is located at Circuit Road, bounded by major roads Paya Lebar Road as well as McPherson Road. Enjoy convenient access to public transport as McPherson MRT is just a 7-minute walk away, which connects you onto the Circle Line and Downtown Line, where you can easily travel to other business nodes such as Paya Lebar, the CBD and MBFC regions. There are also 2 bus stops along Paya Lebar Road and Circuit Road within 500 meters from us, with a whopping 18 bus services taking you around Singapore. Furthermore, drivers have enhanced island-wide accessibility as KPE and PIE are just a few minutes drive away. If you are working at Tai Seng and Ubi Commercial Hub area, then getting to work will be a breeze given this is just right across from Paya Lebar Road, which means even if you want to go car-free, you can easily walk over or cycle in minutes. For your day-to-day needs right at the convenience of your doorstep, you have Sheng Siong Supermarket as well as the coffee shop located at the adjacent Block 18B, Circuit Road Market and Food Centre, where you'll find a wet market here as well, McPherson Market and Food Centre, and the ever-popular Circuit Road Hawker Centre. As for parents with school-going children, Canosa Catholic Primary School is within a 1 km radius from this home, whilst within the 1 to 2 km radius, there are 5 primary schools, including the well-sought-after Kong Hwa School. It's also worth mentioning that we are located just southeast of the upcoming Paya Lebar Airbase relocation happening from 2030, which will create a lot of job opportunities in the area. This is likely to increase demand in the number of people wanting to live in close proximity to their workplace, which would provide a future exit strategy for you as the next home buyer. Now let's not wait any further and head on to check out the rest of the interior. Coming through the foyer area, it's worth noting that the owner has spent over 30,000 in terms of renovation. Over to my right, you'll see that there's some storage here, but this is also where the DB box is. And entering into the kitchen, you'll notice that there is a glass door. The owner has purposely installed this so that the kitchen will be fully enclosable to prevent all the fumes from getting out as they're doing their heavy cooking. Now moving on through the kitchen, this black Galaxy countertop is known to be extremely durable, and the owners have also installed top and bottom hung cabinetry throughout the kitchen. You also see that there is a lot of countertop space for you in terms of your meal prep, but right here what the owner has also done is to install this portion here so that you have an additional space. Now moving through the kitchen, you also see that there is a 3-burner gas hob and hood, and you also see that there is a sink as well as an open dish rack. To my left, there is plenty of space for you to put in a double door fridge. If you want to, you can even extend this space and put some storage right at the top. Now looking to my left, you also see the service yard here where you can easily install a washer as well as dryer, and on the top there's a rack for your clothes to air naturally. This direction is northeast facing, so that means that there will be some morning sun for your clothes to dry if you leave it overnight. Now let's move on to talk about the living and dining area. Coming into the dining area, you see that the owner has a 4-seater dining table set. But of course, if you want to reorientate this, you can turn it around so that it can fit up to 6 seaters right here. Now, we also noticed that to my right, you have the display cabinets all here. Now, there is a piano right down below, but if you want to remove that, there is additional space for you to have a full-length storage for all your needs. Now, moving through the home, the owner also has a 3-seater sofa, but if you want to maximize your space, of course you can install an L-shaped sofa so that you can host more people within the home. So the owners have also installed Hunter Douglas blinds, so these blinds help to control the amount of light that enters the living room. Even in the master room, the owners have also installed blackout blinds. This direction is southeast. There's no west sun at all. Right in front of me is the future HDB cluster called MacPherson Weave, which is slated to complete in 2026. Thankfully, our city view will be preserved as we look across the educational plot to my right, because that will be low rise, and that means that we can still see towards the MBS region as well as the flyer. Not to be missed during National Day celebrations as well as New Year celebrations would be the fireworks. Now, before we tour the rest of the home, let's crunch some numbers. Within this cluster, there are no 3-room flats currently for sale. There are only 4-room flats available, and they are priced within the range of 799k to 938k. Now, looking at older clusters in the area with 3-room flats, we have 3 HDB clusters to look at. The first is Balam Gardens with 42 years remaining at an asking range of 310 to 359k with a size of 646 to 657 square feet, and currently there are 12 units available. Then you also have McPherson Gardens with a remaining year lease of 42 to 48 years, asking at 295 to 350k with a size of 559 to 657 square feet and 18 units available. Finally, you have McPherson Oasis with 48 years remaining, asking at 300 to 390k with a size of 624 to 646 square feet and 3 units available. With these clusters offering a max of 48 years remaining, then if you are someone that wants to maximize your CPF usage, the remaining lease of the flat must allow you to stay up till 95 years old. Going by this token, you'll then need to ensure that you are at least age 51 and above in order to fully utilize your CPF. So if you are less than 51 years old and looking to minimize cash outlay, looking at a newer flat within the McPherson area such as the one we're in, this is the only one available at this time of filming. So what you can do is take the next 5 years to accumulate your cash savings before moving on to your next home. We think this unit is really suitable for a young couple who is just starting out their family. And in fact, with the upcoming HDB clusters at MacPherson Weave and MacPherson Spring coming up, this will create a very good disparity effect when these newly MOP units hit the resale market. So if you're after a high-floor, well-renovated unit with a pocket city view, being just a stone's throw away from McPherson MRT, and you're looking at a quantum of around 660k range, then we think that this unit just might be the one for you. Now let's move on to talk about our BB financial analysis. So if you are a first-timer Singaporean couple looking to purchase a resale HDB flat in the open market, you are actually entitled to plenty of CPF housing grants. For a 3-room flat, this includes up to 80k for the family grant and 20k from the proximity grant if your parents are within 4 km of your new home. Also, you are entitled up to 80k for the enhanced housing grant, which is dependent on your income. So let's take a scenario whereby you and your spouse are 30 years old and this is your first matrimonial home. Both of you are earning $5,000 each per month, assuming you have a combined CPF OA of 125k and taking 20k from proximity grant for living near to your parents and a family grant of 80k for a resale 3-room flat. Adding that on to your current CPF balance, that will come up to be 225k. Based on the price of 660k, if you less off your CPF and grants, you will need to take a HDB loan of about 348k. This is after deducting the deposit over a loan tenure of 25 years at a 2.6% interest rate. Your monthly repayment will come up to $1,580, which you can use both of your combined monthly CPF contribution of $2,300 to pay without any need for cash top-up. walkway, you'll notice the home shelter on my right. And if we look further in towards the right, this is the common bath. Owners have installed the mirror, but otherwise it's in original condition with natural ventilation as well as the shower area. Owners have also switched out this swing door so that it becomes a PD door, which saves space. Now when we move on through to the left side where you enter the common room area, the owner has fit in a super single bed, and you still notice that there's some space here for you if you want to fit in a study area. All the furniture here is entirely movable, so this means that it allows a lot of flexibility on how you want to use this room. Now coming into the master room, you can see that the owners have fit in a queen size bed, and these window panels here, they are southeast facing, so there's absolutely no west sun for you. The owners have chosen to install this built-in wardrobe right along the entire walls with a mirror right at the end. Coming over here to the left side, owners also have a dressing table here as well. And moving in, finally, we have the master ensuite where the owners have left it in pretty much original condition but installed some cabinetry as well as the mirrors. First BB Reno idea being that you can install a shower screen here so that you can segregate your wet and dry areas. For BB Reno idea number 2 here, you have this wall which is perfectly hackable. You can combine your master room with the common room and use the common room as an adjoining nursery or even a walk-in wardrobe. BB Reno idea number 3, what you can do is to use this room as a media or entertainment room or even a gym. For BB Reno idea number 4, instead of having this TV over here, you can completely remove this and install some bookshelves or storage. But if you still want to watch TV, not to worry because you can put in a projector right at the top for your movie night. For BB Reno idea number 5, you can make use of this flexible layout where you can knock down this wall to completely expand your living room area and shift your dining table so that you have a 12-seater area to host your family and friends. Thank you for joining the BB team on this home tour. This unit is a 3-room unit on a high floor, very well renovated with a pocket sitting view. You also enjoy plenty of convenience with the McPherson MRT. If you like what you see, you can contact our listing managers. Their details are down below. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. My name is Deborah, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers. Always happy to show you the place. A 3-burner gas hob and hood. Gas hob and hood. Just beside Tai Seng and Ubi commercial hubs. Welcome to this lovely unit. Don't forget to stay tuned. Stay tuned to the end of this